Good morning. So I wanted to share some things with you all because I meant to come in live yesterday, but my daughter's sick and my day kind of got away from me. I want to share something about living abundantly ever after. So often when we're really setting out to make a lasting change in our lives, it can feel so magnanimous. It can feel so ginormous, so huge, so big, so out of this world that we feel like it's not possible. And I've experienced this, and I'm kind of experiencing this because where I am now, I want to go to the next level of abundantly ever after for myself. And so it's scary. Part of this work, it's about your mindset, it's about your heart, and it's about your will, the actions that you take, the emotions that you allow yourself to have and to feel, and how you are rooted or grounded in your truth. And so as I was speaking this, I saw like the chakras light up. If you're not familiar with chakras, they're energy centers in our body. There are 7 main chakras, but there are some others and some minors, and so there's lots of energetic points in our bodies. Normally, most people just focus on the 7 main chakras, and so heart is so important. And I post a lot about following your heart, and that's what my theme is for this year of my life, is follow your heart. And I saw someone had posted, well, if you're not following your heart, then what are you following? Oftentimes, it's conditioning, it's fear, it's what other people have taught you or told you that you should be doing. It's kind of like going with the like following the herd, or just, doing what is expected and not what it is that truly is set in your heart to do. And that's something that I talk to my girls about a lot, especially my oldest. She'll be 19 soon, and she's in college. And I always tell her to listen to yourself, follow your heart, and do what makes you happy. And right, that's of course, as long as we're not hurting someone else. But I really want you to think about this, because I was thinking about this, like, okay, I do follow my heart, but do I live by that? Was I truly following it? And then I had to think, and it was like, no, I wasn't always able to follow my heart. And that's how many of us are, because that's the world that we live in. Like, it's not encouraged to create and to dream and to, experiment and play all the time. You're taught to, go to school, listen to what all the authority figures in your life say. Creativity is not promoted as heavily as it should be. So we don't have the freedom or the luxury to follow our heart. And unfortunately, that's too much of our own detriment. But what I've learned for me personally is that if and when I do not follow my heart, if and when I'm not trusting my intuition, I start to get disconnected from myself. I start to feel scattered and lost, and like it's not a good feeling. And so I have to absolutely follow my heart and trust my intuition, weave that into every aspect of my life. And to do that, it really requires strength. It requires inner strength to go against the grain. Yesterday in my daily card pull, I pulled the Chariot, and the deck that I use, it's kind of just showed a salmon swimming upstream. And I don't know why this is coming out now, but I guess it's tied into this whole live that I was just inspired to do. But it requires going against the grain, right? The salmon is known to swim upstream to go mate, to go make more salmon. So following your heart is going to require you to swim upstream. It's not going to be easy, right? Because you're going against the flow of water. And so when you think about it like that, know that it's going to take a lot of mindset work. It's going to take a lot of getting clarity on yourself, on what's true for you, on knowing how to be sovereign and an authority in your own life. And that's not easy work. So if you feel discouraged or like this isn't for me or I can't do this, you absolutely can. And how you feel is normal because, again, like I'm experiencing that now, but it's not about giving up. It's about, okay, if I feel like this is so hard, then what do I need to align myself with or to learn that's going to help me out? So I just wanted to share that with you. Make sure that you spend some time connecting into what your abundantly ever after looks like and get clear on what you can do today. One thing, it could be 5, 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be like, a whole lifetime of work. But what's one thing that you can incorporate into your day that's going to help you get closer to your abundantly ever after? So one of my things is that I want to develop my dream body. It's not necessarily about losing weight or anything like that. It's just how I want to feel in my body, how I want my body to look, and things like that. And so one of the things that I incorporate in my day is walking every day. Is that going to get me to my dream body? No, but it's a start. It's a starting point of me creating a healthy habit that's going to support me in developing my dream body. So I have some other steps and things that I'm doing. And, so I have these little signposts or milestones. And I talked about this in the Goal Manifestation Alignment Workshop inside of the collective, where I shared my goal setting strategy and how to create a vision map and guide and why we need vision keepers. And it was super, super helpful and powerful because it helps you know that little steps matter. Sometimes we think we have to go out and do this whole big ginormous thing. And what happens is when we start to do that, we feel like we failed because it's so overwhelming, because we're like, okay, I need a break, or we miss a day. And then we just say, you know what, screw it. I just can't do this. I'm never going to change. And that's not the case. It's just that baby steps. Take it in bite-sized steps and know that the more that you hold space for this vision, the more that you see it for yourself, see yourself doing the hard things. So, right, phase 1 is me just walking, incorporating that habit. And so while I'm doing that, I often visualize myself working out. I have such a resistance to working out, even though I know that it's good for me, even though I know I'm going to love it when I start doing it, I still have a resistance to it. So oftentimes I envision myself working out and lifting the weights, using the bands, doing all the things. I envision myself running and doing all these other layers of activity or fitness that will get me closer to my dream goal, right? So it's not that it's going to make it easier, but it's like I'm getting comfortable knowing what's coming and knowing what's expected. So lately I've had the urge to pull out some of my fitness gear because I've purchased things in preparation for this already. So I have like a nutrition app. I have some fitness subscriptions or programs that I've purchased that include nutrition and fitness exercise. So I have it. I've got it all. It's just me doing it. And so I'm trying to train my mind to know, like, this is next, this is coming, this is natural, this is easy. And the more and more that I visualize it, like, I've been getting more excited about working out lately. So that's really amazing. So one of the next things on my journey to, manifesting this dream body is setting up my schedule. So that's the one thing that I have not done yet. So that will be next. And that schedule will detail when I'll work out, the types of workouts that I will do, like nutrition, and then setting up trackers and things like that to make sure that I'm staying on track. So the key to living abundantly ever after, or manifesting the things that you desire, it's not just in thinking it and feeling good, but it's also in the daily action steps that we take. And that's where the transformation comes from, because once you start taking action and moving in the direction of your goals and your dreams and the intentions that you set for yourself, whether it's to be better with money, whether it's to have healthy relationships, whether it's to, make a shift in your career, whether it's to change how you parent. It's the day-to-day things that you do that's going to help you manifest that. So there is absolutely an aspect, an element of like the mystical, the magical, when it comes to manifesting, but there's also the grounded and practical, which is the action steps and the mind steps and the doing. So I would, years ago, when I first just sit and think and okay, it's going to come because I'm sitting and I'm thinking, because that's what a lot of people are taught when it comes to manifestation and the law of attraction. But the other half of that is the marriage of the yin and the yang, the passive and the active, the feminine and the masculine, where it's, yes, you absolutely want to hold space for your vision. You want to be in a mode where you're able to receive it, where you're able to connect with it at your heart, but you also have to take action in your daily life. And when you marry those things together, that's when the magic absolutely happens. So I just wanted to inspire you with that in case you needed this message. I hope that it resonates with you. So living abundantly ever after is marrying your heart with your actions. It's marrying the masculine and the feminine so that you can see change and transformation in your daily life. It's not necessarily about some big lofty thing that's far out, but it's like starting to see changes in your everyday life because you're taking steps in the right direction. And that is the key. If you haven't, you can also check out the recording from yesterday's Spiritual Love Circle, which is in the group now. And so I wanted to share this as well because a lot of times we definitely need help to manifest our goals and dreams, to get clarity around what that is, to clear out energetic blockages when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to our money, and when it comes to our heart. Those are the three key energy centers: our heart chakra, our root chakra, and our sacral chakra, where I see that we as women can be blocked and not really able to access the fullness of that energy. And so in my private coaching program, we focus on those things. It's called Abundantly Ever After, which is so aptly named, but it's really designed to really help you magnetize and manifest the life that you need. And you get the one-on-one work with me to focus on clearing out your mindset, to focus on, taking aligned action, setting goals, and also managing your energy center through energy healing and receiving guidance through readings. So it's a holistic approach to help you in your day-to-day life make changes that will help you to manifest the love, the life, the abundance that you desire and deserve. If that's something that you're interested in, I do have 3 spaces available right now where we can get started helping you achieve your goals and your dreams. It's going to be a very beautiful experience, and I really would love to support you and hold space for you and be a witness to your growth and your healing and your transformation. So if you're interested, we can get on the phone and go through a consultation where you can learn more about what this program entails, how it can support you, and if it feels right for you, then I will invite you to sign up. And if not, there are no hard feelings, there's no pressure, no worries. You at least walk away knowing what's possible for you and what the next step for you is to take. So I'll include the link where you can book your consultation or go check out the page on the program itself. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And remember that you can absolutely live abundantly ever after. It is possible for you. And let's continue to hold space for each other's dreams, speak love, wisdom, and healing and beautiful blessings over your life today, because the things that we speak have such a enormous weight on our lives, even if we are not aware of it. So again, have a beautiful day. I hope to connect with you in a spiritual love connection call, and I will see you in the group again soon. Peace.